Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, classmates. I am Jan Kim Esmedinilla, and today I am here to give a presentation about my appreciation to a few literature. My chosen literature is The Telltale Heart by Edgar Allan Poe. The table of contents are plot summary, theme, tone and symbolism, genre, moral lesson, and relevance to my experience. Plot summary. The Telltale Heart is a story by Edgar Allan Poe written in 1843. It is about a murderer who tries to persuade his readers of his mental stability while telling the tale of the brutish act. He denies that he suffers from some mental illness and openly boasts of his cleverness and cunning behavior. He kills an old man, though he loves him. He holds no grudges against him and murders him without any motive. The old man's vulture eye makes the narrator angry and he decides to kill him. He attends to every minute detail in the process of murder, carefully kills him, destroys every part of his body, and then buries the body parts underground in the room. He also receives the policeman with utmost comfort, but slowly and gradually his anxiety increases. His guilty conscience constantly pricks him and reminds him of his brutal act. Eventually, he cannot bear the secret anymore and confesses his crime to the policeman. The story is one of the classic Poe short stories and of its genre. The settings and diction used in the story make it a classic Poe story. The story is a proof of human beings' inherently evil nature. The unreliable narrator in the story brutally murders the old man irrationally and without any reason. The story also explores the paranoid state of mind of the narrator. The theme of this story is tragic, pressure of guilt, murder, madness, and insanity. Madness and insanity because the narrator's attempt to prove his sanity as he explains his meticulous plans for killing the old man only to prove his madness. The tone is sad, scary, suspense, darkness, agitated, defensive, and manic. The symbolism is the eye and the heart. The eye represents perception, awareness, and truth, while the heart, as the eye represents intelligence, the heart represents emotions. So the genre is horror fiction and gothic literature. The moral lesson of this story is that we should not commit crimes because in the end our own sense of guilt will expose us. There's no point regretting things, so if you can't do the time, don't do the crime. Crime has always been regrettably consistent elements of human experience. A person is born with feelings of envy and hate. If he gives way to them, they will lead him to violence and crime, and any sense of loyalty and good faith will be abandoned. So let's proceed to The Black Cat by Edgar Allan Poe. Table of contents, plot summary, theme, tone and symbolism, genre, moral lesson, and relevance to my experience. Plot summary. The Black Cat is a short story by American writer Edgar Allan Poe. It was first published in the August 19, 1843 edition of the Saturday Evening Post. So, in the story, an unnamed narrator has a strong affection for pets until he perversely turns to abusing them. His favorite, a pet black cat, scratches him one night and the narrator punishes it by cutting its eye out and then hanging it from a tree. The home burns down, but one remaining wall shows a burned outline of a cat hanging from a noose. He soon finds another black cat, similar to the first except for a white mark on its chest, but he soon develops a hatred for it as well. He attempts to kill the cat with an axe, but his wife stops him. Instead, the narrator murders his wife. He concealed the body behind a brick wall in his basement. The police soon come and after the narrator tapping on the wall is met with a shrieking sound, they find not only the white corpse but also the black cat that has been accidentally walled in with the body and alerted them with its cry. So the theme of this story is tragic, justice, murder, madness and insanity, and death. The tone is sad, cold, and bitter, while symbolism is the rope, the gallows, the tree, the black cat, and the eye. The genre is also a horror fiction and gothic literature. The moral lesson of this story is the sadness, pain, and feeling animals have are all the same, feelings that humans have when they are treated with cruelty, neglect, and abuse. So, the relevance to my experience of this both story are we all do things in life that we regret. We also do things in life that make us proud of the people that we are. Still, there are things in life that we hope to somebody that to someday be able to do. All of these things makes up who we are and how we've come to be ourselves. Now, I can say that I have turned my life around. Some things from the past few years still haunt me this day, but I am able to cope with them thanks to the help I receive from people who do care about me. Mistakes and events of our life plays a crucial role in turning us into what you are now. Our experiences are built on events happening around us, and those events are what defines us. How you respond to the pain caused in the past and how you decide to stand up is entirely up to you. Not only does the wrong decision cost us a tremendous opportunity, but regretting it can also lead to a much longer drain of emotions. The guilt cycles leave us with nothing but pain when we continue to enable the past to determine how we should feel right now. So thank you. That's all.